I've considered myself quite the gamer for most of my life, despite what the people around me would call me. I love video games, no shit, but can I have a conversation with you about The Last of Us or Expedition 33 or something? Hell no, I have way too many fucking games that I just haven't played. I am 23 years old, and I don't think I have an excuse for how few games I've experienced when it's most of what I do with my free time. I and many others have this issue of just staring at our massive and growing library of games and always feeling too intimidated or unprepared to just boot up a new game. So I just stick to what I know mostly. Yeah, I've played a good variety of games, but I feel like I haven't played many of the big hitters. If only I hadn't dropped 2,000 hours on Apex Legends during quarantine and spent that time playing Cyberpunk or Metroid Dread or everyone's favorite, League of Legends Season 12. Why the fuck did Polygon put this in their top 50 games of 2021 list? I've been trying for years to find a way that I can comfortably approach my daunting backlog list. Why could I just never open those games? Now I realize nothing is stopping me. Like, the fuck, just press play game. It was so obvious. In all seriousness though, it's been hard because each game is a whole new thing to learn. In order to learn, I have to give more of my focus to the game and less of what is going on in my real life. I've been watching some videos, and finally I think I found a way that I can take on my backlog in a way that is fun and personal to me. I made a list of over 100 games from my library that I haven't played or haven't finished. It doesn't consist of every game that's in that category, but the ones that I actually kind of, want to give a shot. I'm trying to have a good time, so I'm not going to force myself to play some game that I hate or a game that I'm just straight up not enjoying. I've done really bad about playing and finishing games for the last few years, so my goal with all this is to finish at least 12 games from my list by the end of 2026. If I don't reach that goal, then it's no big deal. My real goal is just to play more games. On the first of each month, or whenever I finish a game, as long as I don't have another one that I need to be playing, I will spin a wheel to decide what the next game that I will play will be, and I'll write about that in this amazing leather journal that my wife got for me. She also got me this really cool, magnetic fidget pen, and this awesome custom pen with this, gem on the end of it to go alongside it, and I love them. Thank you, honey. I can make it phallic and go wee. Welcome to my Scott the Woz corner. This is where I hope to do recordings of things with my hands for this whole project, so expect to see it again. I don't have the greatest memory, and I love to talk about the things I enjoy, so writing my thoughts down when I initially have them will both be fun for me and will help me with my early onset Alzheimer's. I'm kidding, I don't have Alzheimer's. I think. What was I talking about? Hello? Where am I? I also want to do fun little doodles that are related to whatever games I'm playing, so I left plenty of space on all the pages for me to draw. I'm honestly really excited to see how this journal turns out by the time it's all filled out and finished, because I'm not really following any format or rules. I'm just kind of gonna do whatever I want. Fuck AI, we're doing something physical that it can't replicate.
Hey guys, this is me at school. Get it? Or funny.
It'll be a little messy and almost like a child was writing it, but it'll be real. Take a good look at the journal now, because it'll look way different in a year. I started this project on New Year's Day, so my wife Lydia and I did the first spin to decide what I'm starting with for the year.
How do you spin
I think I just click, which is a little lame, but give it a click. First game. What's it gonna be? Oh, Detroit.
Yay.
Okay. Cool. The first game selected by the wheel was Detroit Become Human. I watched Jacksepticeye's playthrough of this game, and that was about the extent of my experience with it. The reason why I even have the game is because it used to be part of the now discontinued PS Plus collection, which ended on May 9th of 2023. Rest in peace, I also got Bloodborne because of that service. I couldn't say I didn't already like Detroit prior to playing, and my wife has been a fan for a while, so we played it together. I recently played Until Dawn for the first time with her as well, and I've come to really enjoy playing these choice-based story games. Dispatch is 1000% on my list. I've watched some playthroughs of games like this in the past, including Detroit, so I know some things ahead of time, but I love seeing what my own personal outcome will be with these games. I guess I'm finally seeing what the craze was about with all these games back in 2012 and around that time. Good thing I've got plenty of these games to choose from 14 years later. I love this video idea already because I love Detroit Become Human 10 times more than I did when I watched playthroughs of it in the past. I'm not quite finished with it as of the end of January, but I'm still going and I adore it, honestly. I love literally all the characters and I could not specifically pick a favorite. On the nose, like, racial imagery aside, I think that now is the time to play this game, whether you've played it before or not, because it feels like a bit of a warning message of what could happen if we start to get a little too turned on by electronics. Bro, I'm like so hard right now. There's a lot of scenes from this game that have stuck with me in a really strong way in relation to, like, today's real world. But also, I'm a moron and I love all the little things that make me giggle, so that's primarily what I drew about in the journal. I hate to say it, but the funny shit is what stuck with me the most so far, and that is not the game's fault at all. Save the fish! Marcus's distracting ass eyes, fake birds, and of course... I'm not kidding, I've never laughed harder at a game as I did when Connor would act bipolar as all hell based on my decisions. Literally went from, I'm here for you, I'm your friend, you can talk to me.
You're damaged. Did your owner do that? Did he beat you?
To, you'll be dead!
Just say, I killed him! Is it that hard to say? Stop it! Please. Please leave me alone. All right. Everything is going to be okay.
I don't know if Lydia was as entertained by it as me, but I had tears streaming down my face from laughing. Connor is also bisexual. Girl, you are my icon. Go be mad and look at all those strippers.
Hey! Oh, Connor, you're so disgusting. I think I'm gonna puke again.
I want to go on and on about all the shit that I found funny, but we'd be here forever, so... Being serious for a minute, I do really appreciate the cinematography of this game and its story, despite, again, the on-the-nose shit that I mentioned earlier. It's nice being genuinely interested in where a game is going to go next, and being amazed along the way helps. When all I've been doing for so long is repetitive shooters in the same games I've played 1,000 times, it's a nice change of pace.
Here come Twin Towers!
I adore the family that Kara and Alice are making in my playthrough with Luther, and the scene where they stayed the night at Pirate's Cove warmed my heart. Like, oh my god. Marcus's storyline is intense yet powerful, inspiring yet depressing as all hell. I still have more to see with this game, so I don't quite have final thoughts yet, but so far it's been a lot of fun, and I'm excited to see it through to the end. With the first month having passed, I think this whole idea has been pretty successful, but I do need to hold myself to it a little bit better. I did still spend a little bit too much time playing other non-backlog games like No Man's Sky and fucking Rivals, so I'm hoping to improve that in the coming months. Part of this is about being comfortable, so I'm not going to beat myself up after 1 month wasn't amazing for my backlog. There's still 11 months left of the year and plenty of fun games to play. Now, I'm going to see how trying to juggle 2 games at once goes. As I said earlier, I want to spin either at the start of each month or whenever I finish a game, as long as I don't have another game that I'm playing, like another backlog game specifically. So I'm going to give it a shot for February. So now that the first month of the year's over, let's spin for February and see what we're talking about next month.
February's game. Let's see. I'm scared. Oh shit. Okay. I've been wanting to play that for a while. Okay. I'll take that.
I'll see y'all at the end of February, hopefully with at least Detroit done. Maybe I'll just be on the Outer Worlds constantly and I finish it in a week and I end up playing a whole other game as well. Who knows? That's the fun of it. Keep y'all posted. See ya.